Red Voyage News, splashing the check-in. Thank you for tuning in. I have an article right here brought to you by VladTV.com. Texas man allegedly killed 2-year-old for wiping feces on him. Now, when I first read this article, I knew that it had to have been from a woman that he was dating. The child that he killed, it had to have been from a woman that he was dating. It couldn't have been, he was at the grocery store on aisle 6, checking out some cereal on the shelf, and then another woman pulled up on the other side of the aisle looking at some cereal or looking at some oatmeal or looking at some peanut butter and jelly, and she left her cart there in the middle of the aisle, and the child that was in the aisle and in the cart was messing around in his underwear. Then he threw feces at the man who was looking at some cereal, and then he just lost it and went off on the kid. No, this had to have been from a woman that he was dating, and that child was not his. And damn it, I was right. All right. According to reports, a Texas man, now this is in Irving, Texas. Irving, Texas is in between Dallas and Fort Worth. So basically it's the Dallas-Fort Worth area. A Texas man is accused of killing a 2-year-old toddler for wiping feces on him. Police say Arturo Santiago Pena Almanza Jr., 23, was arrested on Wednesday of last week after allegedly striking the toddler repeatedly. It sounds like they were left alone, like he was babysitting the kid, leading the child to succumb to his injuries. Investigators say Pena struck the young boy after the child wiped feces on him from a dirty diaper. Now, a 2-year-old, he doesn't know any better. Sure, if a 2-year-old does, they do stuff like that. Is it going to piss you off? Yeah, but, mentally, okay, this is a child. They don't know any better. You're going to be upset, sure, but this is a child. But he didn't care. After police arrested the 23-year-old, he confessed to the killing and upgraded his charge to capital murder. All right, so this is the young boy that he killed. And, this is why I tip my hat off to people like Kevin Samuels and the message that he's pushing. And this is the same, he's pushing the same message that men have been saying forever. Women, you need to stick with the man that you procreated with. I don't know where this boy's father is. I don't know why they're not together anymore. But see, when you bring other people around your kids, stuff like this happens. Because the thing is, when you bring people around your children, they're not looking at your children the same way you as a parent look at your own kids. You got these women out here who are single, and you got these toddlers, you got these 6-month-old kids, and the women are single. 1-year-old kid and the women are single. 2-year-old kid and the women are single. Either you procreated with a bum or a scrub. Something happened where either he wasn't good enough, he's in prison, or he died. And if the person wasn't good enough, it's like you didn't even allow this person to stay with you long enough in order for the child to see a family image in the household. Mother and father waking up every morning, working with each other, raising them. They don't have the image of a mother and a father in the household. And who knows? This guy on the right over here, he's playing the stepdaddy role, which is something that he probably doesn't want to do. You're too young to be playing a stepdaddy role. It sounds like there was some issues going on in the house or going on in the relationship that was out of his control. It's like, hey man, can you tell your child, can you do this, that, and the third with your child? Why is your child running around and doing this? Why don't you say something to him? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And, it's almost like, well, I'm not the boy's parent, so I can't get up and really do anything. So I got to relay the message to her so that she can tell her son. How do I know? I've been in this situation. Well, I've never put hands on kids, so that's totally different. I've been in a similar situation where I was dating a woman with a kid and the child was acting up, and I had to tell the mother how to raise the child. You don't let your kids do this, that, and the third. And, thank God I got out of this situation, and I'll never do it again. I'll never get with a woman with a kid again. And who knows? He might have had some words, the the father of the kid might have had some choice words with him in the past, and he felt like, man, I don't even know you. Like, what did I do to you? I'm just trying to figure out either this guy is just downright evil, or there was some built up anger or animosity, towards the child from somewhere. And he probably felt like, hey, the mother isn't really raising the child right, or, the father stepped to him. I don't know. And I want to know, how many kids does this woman have? Is he the only child, or does she have more kids? Because that anger that he took out on that child, I'm pretty sure he's really mad at himself. I'm this young. I'm 23 years old. I'm this young, and the best I can get is a woman with a kid, is a single mother. All right, women, you got to be careful. Stick with your baby daddies. Stay in that relationship. Stay in that marriage. Don't bring people around your kids. This can happen. You mess around and bring a predator around your kid. Like, subscribe, comment, share this video. I'm over and I'm out. Peace.